What's going on, Pirates? We hope you're having a great afternoon, and welcome back to yet another fulfilling and fantabulous episode of Pirate TV.
My name is Kiara.
And I'm Ricky.
And we're both excited to bring you more of the latest happenings from around campus and beyond.
From yearbook foresight to teacher limelight, make sure to sit tight as we take flight like...
Okay, Ricky. Because it's all right here.
Right now.
On Pirate TV.
Man, Kiara, I can't believe how much time has already passed since the first day of school.
Right? The first 9 weeks are coming to an end, and lots of memories have been made. I wish I could just look back and see what we've done so far.
Luckily for us, Pirate Reporter Jack has some memorable news regarding the yearbook right now.
Thanks, guys. With the new school year in full swing, it also comes with a beautiful new yearbook. The 2025 yearbook is already being created. With a plethora of ideas, there is a huge vision for what the yearbook will look like. But what actually is this vision?
Each year, we're trying to tell the story of the year, and we realized that our school has grown so much, so fast, and that is why we picked the theme that we had picked, which I'm keeping secret for now. And but it's going to be amazing. We want to talk about how fast we've grown, yet how we are still staying a small community feel.
With a great story to tell, a district that is growing and growing, and sheer heart and determination, it is evident that this year's book will be very unique from their previous works. It sounds like they've got something very intriguing.
This year's yearbook, we wanted it to be entirely different than last year's. We loved last year's so very much. It's always going to be in our hearts. But we want it to be much different. We want it to be cleaner. We want it to have straighter lines. We want it to just be very different. And we chose a lot of different elements. We went to summer camp, decided on all kinds of things, and so far we're enjoying making it. We love it so far.
With all the passion that comes into the book, we are sure that we will see that on the pages. Reporting for Pirate TV, this is Jack.
Wow, I'll definitely be buying a yearbook.
Time sure does fly. I mean, we're already in October. That's 2 months before the end of the year.
Since we're just beginning October and it's still Hispanic Heritage Month, let's head over to Pirate Reporter Demetrius with more news regarding this topic.
Every year, from September 15th to October 15th, the United States celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month, a time to honor cultures, histories, and contributions of Americans whose ancestors came from Spain, Caribbean, and Central South America. But let's go deeper, because this month isn't just about food, music, or colorful celebrations. It's rooted in history, activism, and resilience.
So for Hispanic Heritage Month, personally, I just like to spend time really acknowledging our cultural past and making sure that we, as a community, contribute to our society and how we keep implementing change and keep causing change. And it's shown today, especially with, for example, Bad Bunny being the halftime performance for the NFL. That just shows the impact that Hispanics are pushing through into today's society and beyond. As an educator, I think it's really important to really provide our students all the knowledge about all cultures. And with us being a Spanish department and a Hispanic teacher and teaching Spanish, I think it's really important to show different countries, and especially how we all celebrate this important month for us to show who we are.
Reporting for Pirate TV, I'm Demetrius Smith.
Interesting. It's always good to learn more about the diversity around us.
After having Hispanic heritage in the spotlight, I wonder what's next.
Speaking of spotlights, let's close the curtain and change the scene over to our theater group, where Pirate Reporter Tatum will be covering the group's upcoming play, which is themed around murder mystery.
This year, the Crandall High School Theater Department is bringing a new twist to the stage, a murder mystery dinner theater performance. Instead of their traditional musical, audiences will be treated with an interactive night of suspense, laughter, and delicious food.
So we knew we weren't going to have a lot of time to put this together, and I know that I had other plays that I had to do within the season, so we had to go with something that would have been quicker to produce, less demanding both on the technical side and on the acting side, as well as time management side of things, which a musical takes 3 to 4 months to get together, and we only had about a month or so to get this one together.
The unique format not only gives the cast a new challenge, but also opens opportunities for leadership. Senior Haley Huff is stepping into the role of a student director for this performance.
It's definitely been different from just being on the other side and just acting it out. So directing my peers has been a crazy thing because in theater you're always told don't give other actors notes, and now that's all I'm doing. So, but it's been fun because I get to put my ideas out onto the stage, and I think it's going to be really interesting to see.
It's been exciting to see students take what you've taught them the past 4 years and actually use it. And that's been a very rewarding part of the experience.
The show promises a mix of drama, comedy, and plenty of surprises as the audience works to solve the mystery along with the cast. Reporting for Pirate TV, I'm Tatum Wallace.
Sounds like fun. I might even be there. $20 doesn't sound so bad.
Well, now with theater exiting the stage, let's put the spotlight onto Coach Parks, our teacher feature for the week.
My name's Coach David Parks. I teach AP Biology, AP Environmental Science, and AP Physics. AP Biology is all about the study of life, whether you're looking at human life, animal life, or plant life. Then Environmental Science is interesting because it incorporates all the sciences, whether it's chemistry, whether it's physics, whether it's botany, zoology, all things and how they tie together into our environment and how we interact. What I tell my students, physics is a math class wearing a science costume. It's based off of math and how things work and what makes them function. To incorporate fun things into class, such as drag racing Power Wheels, or making students do videos displaying Newton's law, something to where the students can actually have hands-on instead of just a sit and get. The one thing I hope my students achieve, this may not sound very teachery, but put all the science to the side, I hope that they achieve how to be a good human, how to be successful in life. If they do take in some of the science, that's just some icing on the cake. But not everybody's going to grow up to be a scientist. So I just want them to learn how to incorporate into the real world and do so successfully. I'm Coach Parks, and I am this week's teacher feature.
Coach Parks truly does it all. Not only does he teach 3 AP classes, but he also coaches soccer.
Under his guidance, I'm sure his players have to be doing fantastic.
Although soccer isn't in season just yet, let's head over to Pirate reporter Julian to tell us how our other sports teams are doing.
Welcome back, sports fans. We have a short update for you today. Football's on its bye week, but the Crandall Pirates have been busy on other courts and fields. The volleyball team played on Tuesday against the Ennis Lions, winning every set with the player of the game being number 6, Victoria Garcia. And also, good luck to the cross-country team as they gear up for their next race on Monday. That's all for now, Pirates. Stay tuned for more sports updates on Pirate Sports Network. Back to y'all at the desk.
I sure am proud of our athletic teams and the effort they put in every day.
Right? Staying after school every day seems to be paying off for them.
Well, from on the field and into the classroom, let's pass over the ball to Pirate reporter Ryan, who's here to tell us about our government classes as they learn about civic duties.
Thanks, Kiara. Recently, Crandall High School students got a first-hand look at how their voices matter in shaping government and education. Texas State Representative Keith Bell visited our campus, where he discussed a student-led petition that gained attention at the state level. Bell emphasized that students aren't just preparing to lead in the future, they already have the power to make an impact today.
You know, it's critically important for students to learn civics, to learn social studies, and to be involved in their government. The government creates the rules and the guardrails of which we all live in, and it's republic democracy. We're all elected. Any one of us could be the next state representative, and you need to understand their history, you need to understand how this works, and then at the end of the day, history may not repeat itself, but it rhymes. So we need to understand where we've been to make sure we don't make the mistakes of the direction of which we're going.
To build on that message, a Crandall ISD school board member, Rick Harrell, spoke with students about the role local elections play in everyday school life. From deciding on programs and funding to shaping opportunities for students and teachers, school board decisions directly affect us here at Crandall High School.
I believe it's important for students to participate in government because everybody deserves a vote. Although those students may not be of age yet, the ability to communicate and respond to what we see as community norms, society norms of how we behave and how we act and how we help others is important. Although as a young student, you may not be able to make the best sound decisions, your opinion matters. And one of these days, your opinion is going to be the governing force that determines how others act and communicate with others.
Together, these visits reminded students that civic engagement doesn't start after graduation. Whether it's creating a petition, casting a vote, or staying informed about local leadership, students have the ability to speak up and take part in the process now.
Really, my main takeaway was just the encouragement that it's little activism like this, even if it's not on a super big scale, that's really what drives change.
Remember, student voices aren't just heard, they make a difference. Reporting for Pirate TV, I'm Ryan Griffith.
It's always a good thing for kids our age to be involved and willing to learn about how decisions are made.
I agree. This is especially true when they're directly affected by these decisions.
Another way to stay involved is to be up to date with the trends.
Well, keep your eyes and ears peeled and start smiling, friends, because we have pirate reporter Nick, who's here to inform us about all the news surrounding pop culture on this week's Treasure Talk.
Thanks, Ricky. This week, we have a variety of entertainment news. From a beloved game being re-released to a famous artist making something new, let's jump into it. The widely beloved Mario Galaxy games have been brought back into the spotlight thanks to their port to the Nintendo Switch 2 earlier this week. As someone who's played a bit of both games, I enjoyed them, and I'm sure they're going to leave a smile on players' faces. From a real smile to an animated smile, the popular show Smiling Friends is coming out with its third season. The premiere airs this Sunday and will drop on HBO Max the next day. From the way the creators have handled the first two seasons, I'm excited to see what they will do this time around. Moving on from good shows to good dogs, a new horror movie called Good Boy is being released in theaters today. Created by Ben Leonberg in his directorial debut, the movie's plot, along with the director, is brand new and unique. A loyal dog moves to a new family home with his owner, only to discover supernatural forces lurking in the shadows. It seems like such an interesting idea, and I will be sure to check it out. Just like how you should check out Taylor Swift's new album, The Life of a Showgirl. Featuring new songs and Sabrina Carpenter, this will be her 12th album release. Following the trail Taylor set with her past releases, it's sure to be a smash hit in the music community. Speaking of the music community, Hispanic artist Bad Bunny has been announced to lead the halftime show for the next Super Bowl, being announced earlier this week. Reporting for Pirate TV, I'm Nicholas Foster. Back to you over at the desk.
That's all the news we have for today, Pirates.
But before we go, we just have a few quick announcements.
FAFSA applications are now open. This is a great and free way to receive loans, grants, and even work-study funds to help students like yourself pay for college or career school.
Make sure your Excel benchmarks, both ELA and mathematics, are completed by the end of the day, because they are due today.
Remember, the theater's murder mystery play is happening today and tomorrow from 7 to 9 p.m. I encourage you all to be there and show your support. Well, that about wraps up the show for today, Pirates.
We hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and remember, you've been watching
Pirate TV.